Hey, I see here. It's apparently pretty common to beat the wind shrine before the 4-job fiesta officially starts, so that you have your jobs and can hit the ground running. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I might as well keep it on camera. But I'm not actually streaming this. This is just a standard sort of recording. Okay, I was like, did it freeze? The music's still playing, but no, this cutscene just really gives you a good look at the top of the castle here. Look at those seams between the tiles. Probably really hard to see on a mobile screen. Also, look at her white hair in her conversation portraits. Because I was watching someone and they mentioned that the portraits up top, or rather on the conversation windows, are based on concept arts, but the actual sprites are based on, you know, the previous versions of the game's sprites. Anyway, he's got to go to the wind shrine and make sure nothing's happened to the crystal. Yeah, the purpose of this save, if I ever do play the mobile version, or rather the PC version of Final Fantasy V again in future fiestas, I can just use this save again that I'm gonna be making, and not ever have to watch this cutscene again. So that'll be sick. Except, I feel like it's probably likely if I do the 4-job fiesta again that I'm just gonna be like, let's emulate the GBA version again. So, let's see. While this is going on, anyone have any guesses for what wind crystal job I get? I guess I asked for guesses in the previous video on the subject, but I didn't get any. Also, on the last episode, one thing I neglected to do is actually link to my Twitch. It is, of course, highly guessable, being twitch.tv/Classier, except, I don't know, is there like a /user/Classier? I don't know how Twitch does its URLs off the top of my head. I think there's nothing in the middle. But anyway, I'll find the link to it and put it in the description of this one, as well as my Twitter, where I'll announce when the streams actually happen. All goes well, there will be one next week at... I forget what time I said the streams were gonna be. I think I said either 8 AM or 9 AM. And then they were gonna last either like 3 hours or until I am interrupted, perhaps by my own voice giving out. What in blazes? Bang. Doesn't even like make a sound. I guess it made like a crystal like shiny sound. Potato. I don't know, it really looked like a potato, so that's what I said arbitrarily. Of course, that's always been a thing. It's not unique to the mobile version. Right. I don't know, I guess I could be calling it the PC version, but come on, it's a port. It's the mobile version. Diagonal movement. The one advantage this has, although it's sometimes a disadvantage because you can get pretty easily stuck on stuff because you aren't locked to whole tiles. Okay, Boko, wait here. Alright, look at that diagonal movement there, without actually having sprites for moving diagonally. But I mean, 2D Zeldas did that. Let's see, there's like an auto battle somewhere. That was the runaway button. No. There we go. I don't actually know which button did it. Hey, are you alright? Yes, I believe so. Give you my thanks. My name's Lena, and you are? Me? Please enter a name. He's Bart's. Except the one character you get to name. Yep, him and his chocobo go wherever. I think he said, like, wherever the wind leads us, or something. It would be appropriate if he did, since he's the wind character. Okay, give me my thanks. Oh, but you really must go. Okay, bye. Oh. Get a follower. Or no, did you hear something? Ah, yes, Galif. Or Galif? Whenever I record, I realize I don't actually know how to pronounce anything. You alright? No, he died. Because that entire meteor crushed him. Except that's not what happened. He just hit his head. We know all the lore because of my GBA playthrough, of course, so I don't really feel obligated to read every text box or, like, refrain from joking around during the cutscenes. Okay. Lena's gotta go to the Wind Shrine. And this old man was also headed there, he's pretty sure. Is there any, like, faster way to mesh through text? Gotta actually watch it print out one character at a time? I've been hitting, like, the A button to try to speed it up. See, I am actually using my controller, even though, Chrono Trigger doesn't like my controller very much. Let's see, where do you go in to get that? Right here. Let's grab an early Phoenix down. So I think you can't interact with things while you're holding a movement button. I've had a little trouble interacting with things already. I think that might be it. Like, it took me a few presses to hit that chest, and also, starting the cutscene with the old man. That took a few presses. But I think it might just be from holding stuff. Yeah, don't give me that look. This is also a bit of a test recording, I'll remark. Another reason I wanted to get this early part out of the way without being committed to a full stream. Because if something goes wrong, I can just redo it. Or just be like, hey, I did this off camera. There totally was no recording of it ever. Okay, X button is auto mode. I think auto mode's gonna be important to know about because, one of the bugs in this version of the game is that, there's only active time battle because wait time doesn't work. It just acts like active anyway. And so, if you're looking to get an attack command in before an enemy that's barely slower than you, you can just turn on auto battle before your turn finishes filling, and you'll get your attack out slightly sooner. I think auto battle is gonna be a feature I like, though. It's like the one thing I would miss if I was playing another version of the game. Although I wonder if, like, the GBA version had it and I just, like, never hit the select button. Or something. That's actually plausible. Man, it's just pretty convenient when you would just be mashing out an encounter anyway. Okay. Roads covered in rubble and stuff. Yeah, also, it's really important to know about auto battle because of another of this game's bugs. If you hit the confirm button when nobody has a turn, it can screw up the initial cursor position of your next turn. You might end up, like, changing rows accidentally or using items when you really just meant to choose fight again. Okay, this old dog's always ready for anything. Those are some good laughter sprites. The art style of the sprites just doesn't feel like it actually matches any of the terrain, though. I remember before they, like, patched the port of Chrono Trigger, like, several times, there were some bad tile issues on that, too. I was just looking at the rocks to the right and how there was another, like, obvious seam between tiles. Again, though, if you were actually playing on a mobile screen, I don't know how obvious it would be. Just, you know, you blow it up like, I don't know what even the multiplier on the size is compared to normal. Yeah, do I have like a run button? Well, I mean, I have this run button. Okay, auto mode is preserved between battles. So if you aren't sure if you want it the next battle, you need to turn it off as you're winning, I guess. Or maybe it's too late to turn it off as you're winning. That was a bright and quick flash there. See, I don't think I can increase my speed by holding any buttons. Just level up. Yeah, so far between what I know and what I've observed, mobile port really isn't making a good impression, but it's what I selected. Leather cap. That's not my menu button. I did set this up before. Huh. You don't actually go to the left to pick? It's interesting. So you should get the leather cap, probably. What's that? It's a boat. How is it sailing with the wind so weak? It is a mystery. Pirate's hideout. Yeah, so I guess so far, the list of positive features are diagonal movement, sort of, and auto battle. That ship was a pirate ship. Wonder if they'd give us a ride. Probably, yeah. Oh, except, no, we'll just steal their ship. Yep. Yo ho ho and stuff. Yep. And we won't budge. And we are threatened from off screen. Yep. Sorry. That'll work. The first of 3 times characters will be surprised another character is royalty. Maybe Bart's is secretly royalty and he just never knew. Actually, wait. No, I don't think so. I mean, I know who his father is, but I don't remember who his father is, if that makes any sense. Still, every character surprises every other character with their past. Wish I could auto-battle these cutscenes. Just push the X button and all the text would advance itself. And something terrible is happening, like the inability to auto-battle this cutscene. Ah! Paused it. Matching pendants. We just... Oh wait, they took us up. Whenever I see them jump out from the staircase first, before the pirates show up, I'm always like, oh, they're escaping! But no, they were just being brought up. But normally you have like one person in front and one person in back when you're like leading people that have been captured, right? It sounds like standard practice anyway. I wonder if that's just like what they do in movies and stuff, or if that... I mean, it makes some sense to watch for escape attempts from either side. Or, well, have one leading and the back one watching for escape attempts. Anyway, we've got a water dragon on the ship. Or rather, pulling the ship. Surprise. I like the way the neck actually like goes into the water instead of like only seeing a head. It's a very nice Sildra sprite. Achievement unlocked. Say hello, Sildra. Yeah, sail it to the wind shrine for me. I know it's vaguely up and right, but might as well take the direct path. Oh, except he's not gonna make any use of diagonal movement. Although I wonder if maybe the boat can only go in cardinal directions? I don't know. Vehicle controls might be slightly different. I should save my data. Save on like the last file easily? Yeah. Because if this is gonna be used in any future Fiestas, might as well have a save that's out of the way of where my other saves would be. Yeah, Princess Lena, what's happened? Wind stopped and there are monsters. And father is missing. Yeah, he went up to the top floor. Anyway, I just came to this way to talk to the guy on the left next to the healing pot. Crystal's on the top floor, right? Wouldn't hurt to take a look. Yeah, come on. Hello. Yeah, take this with you. 5 potions? Isn't that normally 1 potion? Also, I'm not... Yeah, I have full health and stuff. I'm starting to say, I'm not missing any health, am I? Like the sound of all the turns going off roughly simultaneously. Because they're all freelancers, they have nearly the same agility. Just based, like, character variations exist, but... Consecrated Circle, you can save your game. I forget which way it actually goes through the wind shrine. I want to loot all the chests. Not gonna bother moving rows or anything. Alright, this was the treasure room. Leather cap. That's still not my menu button. I keep thinking start's gonna be the menu, but I put it on Y like Chrono Trigger. Or rather, like the same position as SNES Chrono Trigger. I guess also Steam Chrono Trigger, except I'm using the keyboard for that now. But you know. Xbox Y was in the same location as SNES X. Yeah, there's a secret passage there. Broadsword. Don't know how many times I'm gonna mess that up. But anyway, you can have broadsword because it's better than being unarmed. Might as well grab the loot over here. Oh wait, there is no loot there. Or is there like a secret? No, okay. Incoming. So, yeah. I've been reading something to prepare called the 4-Job Fiesta Handbook. I also took a practice run. Its advice on this boss is that if you can't beat this boss, you shouldn't be doing the challenge. And, like, fair. Alright. Turned off auto because I'm gonna use a potion to heal. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to do anything while its wings are closed. Oops. I just queued up a bunch of attacks. Because I could use another potion, but it's probably not necessary. Well, I hope he dies this round. Oh, autobattle will use potions. Interesting. I thought it was just equivalent to mashing fight. Well, we won, so I guess I should have just input those attack commands. Potion use was unnecessary. It's now wasted forever on all future runs. We got a Phoenix down though. Anyway. Can try to remember where this hidden passageway is. Get a staff. Best weapon in the game, right? That was weird. Why was the potion targeted there? Maybe auto battle is actually a terrible feature and you should never use it. But at least we're finding out now with potions and not like weirdly thrown Phoenix downs or something. The crystal, it's shattered. Suddenly, we get a look at the fire crystal. Oh, right, because it... yeah. All of them are receiving their crystal powers, and thus their elements for the gladiator job. Devotion, the essence of water. The essence of Earth. And we're already in the Wind Shrine, so it doesn't need to cut away to anything. The essence of Wind. Wind has a quite long essence. Yep, Lena. Yep, listen well, you're the chosen ones. The Wind Crystal is already shattered, the other 3 crystals are in danger as well. Go forth, save the crystals. Yeah, guess they're the pieces of the crystal. Wow, every time the screen flashes, it just feels extra jarring. Knight, Monk, Blue Mage, Thief, Black Mage, White Mage. We'll get to use one of those on all 4 of our party members next time we load up the game. Whatever Gilgamesh bot randomly tells us is the correct one. See, I think mostly we're hoping for not Thief. Like, it has some utility in the game, of course. Oh, achievement unlocked. What? Jobs and abilities. I know all of this. Probably. I have beat the game twice. Let's see. That was not a full... I am gonna heal before I, end things off. But yeah, the thing about Thief is just that it has a really tough early game. White Mage is also tough in the early game, but at least it has like astounding utility later. Thief, I mean, there are some cool steals, of course. You can get high potions early. Not terrible, but not really what I'm hoping for. Obviously, Blue Mage is the high roll. I wouldn't mind Knight. Black Mage, I think, is another really good one. Monk is good early, but falls off late a bit. It's amazing with Chemist, but I mean, the word Chemist is in there, so you win no matter what if you have that. At least that's my understanding. Anyway, that's it for this video. See ya!